The text from your soulmate is coming. Here's what to expect, asterisk. Have you felt a shift in your spirit lately? Like something you've waited for is finally moving toward you. If your heart has been restless but expectant, this message may be the divine confirmation your soul has longed for. Angels have been sent to speak into your waiting, and today they whisper this: the message from your soulmate is coming. Prepare to be surprised by love you thought had passed you by. Welcome back to the Angel Code message channel. Whether you're here for the first time or returning as part of this growing spiritual family, may this sacred space bring clarity, comfort, and divine alignment into your life. You are seen, you are guided, and you are not alone. If you feel led, gently tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a word God may want to send directly into your situation. Before we go deeper, I invite you right now to type "I believe" in the comments. This simple act of faith aligns your spirit with the word and opens your heart to receive with expectancy. Something powerful begins to move when faith and action come together. Now breathe deeply. Let your heart be still. The angels are revealing what's coming next. This is not an ordinary connection. This is a divine appointment. You've prayed, you've waited, and maybe even doubted, but God has been preparing someone special for you behind the veil of time. And now, heaven is orchestrating a moment that will shift the entire direction of your love story. This person, your soulmate, is younger in years, yet wise in spirit. They carry a heart that has been molded by compassion, refined through spiritual fire, and blessed with unusual favor. They are not coming empty-handed. They are coming with abundance, not just material wealth, but a richness of peace, emotional stability, and deep spiritual understanding. Proverbs 18:22 says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." This person recognizes that you are the good thing. They are not intimidated by your strength, your past, or your calling. In fact, they've been sent to support and protect it. The angels say this connection will be a covering, not a burden, a resting place, not a battlefield. You'll begin to notice divine signs that this person is approaching. Suddenly, their name or initials may appear more frequently. You may hear songs that stir something deep within you, a sense that someone is thinking about you, even praying for you. There will be dreams that feel more vivid than usual, as if your spirit is meeting theirs in a realm beyond this one. Isaiah 43:19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Yes, beloved, a new thing is springing up. And though your heart has known delay, it was not denial. God delayed this union so both of you could be made whole. You had to walk through valleys that taught you endurance, boundaries, and discernment. They had to be purified of selfish motives and align their heart with kingdom purpose. Take a moment and ask yourself, could this be what you've been sensing lately? The wounds you've carried, dejection, abandonment, betrayal, they are being healed in preparation for love that does not come to take, but to give. This relationship will not trigger your old traumas. It will soothe them where you were once. Gaslit, you will now be guided. Where you were once used, you will now be cherished. Genesis 2:18 says, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." This is not just about companionship, it's about alignment. You are not being joined to a project, but to a purpose. You are being united with someone who walks with God in the cool of the day. Someone whose presence will feel like prayer. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. You've worried, will they still want me after all I've been through? Am I too old, too damaged, not attractive enough? But here, this age, status, appearances are not obstacles in God's orchestration. What matters is alignment. Your spirits recognize each other, and your missions will blend like notes in a divine harmony. Ecclesiastes 3:11 declares, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Your time is now. This connection is not rushing, in it is right on time. Trust that every delay was divine protection. The enemy fought hard to discourage you, to trap you in counterfeit connections and cycles of heartbreak. But you didn't give up. You surrendered. And now, heaven is responding. There has been spiritual preparation on both sides. While you've been learning to rest in God's timing, they've been learning to lead with integrity and love. While you've been releasing what no longer serves your future, they've been cutting ties with what distorted their vision. This is why you two are meeting now. Because now, your roots go deep enough to sustain the weight of a generational blessing. Psalm 37:4 assures us, Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Your desire for love was not in vain. It was holy. And God delights in fulfilling what is aligned with His will. This connection will be protected by divine forces. Angels are already guarding your steps, intercepting every demonic interference that would try to delay, deceive, or distract. Do not fear. The heavens are behind this. And let us not forget the power of gratitude before manifestation. Even now, begin to thank God not just for the person coming, but for who you've become in the waiting. Gratitude is the language that accelerates miracles. As you speak it aloud, you give the angels permission to release what's already yours. Take another breath. Let this settle. The union you're stepping into is not just for romance. It is for reform. It will shake foundations, shift lineages, and silence generational curses. Your children born or spiritual will walk in an inheritance of peace and purpose because of your obedience today. This is bigger than a text message. It is a divine assignment. There is a divine stillness hovering over your life right now, a quiet before the breakthrough. You may feel like nothing is changing, yet in the spirit realm, angels are moving swiftly, preparing a moment that will shift everything. They whisper, the message is coming. The one you've been waiting for is closer than you think. But why now? Because you've passed the test. The loneliness didn't make you bitter. The rejection didn't make you hard. The delays didn't destroy your hope. Instead, you allowed God to refine you, to soften your heart, to teach you how to receive not just love from a person, but love from the Father Himself. And because you've chosen healing over hardness, trust over trauma, faith over fear, heaven says, you're ready. Isaiah 60:22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And beloved, the time is right, the right person, the right season, the right spiritual alignment. God didn't forget you. He reserved something extraordinary for you. This message you're about to receive, it won't feel like a pickup line. It won't trigger your defenses. It will feel like peace. It will sound like purpose. You'll read their words, and something in your spirit will whisper, this is it. Because the Holy Spirit in you will bear witness to the Spirit in them. Take a moment and let that settle in your heart. This person won't just talk about your beauty or charm. They will speak to your spirit. They will see the calling on your life, not just your charisma. They'll want to know your pain, not just your preferences. This love will be different because it will be built on revelation, not infatuation. Psalm 32:8 promises, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." Yes, God is involved in this. He is directing the timing, the conversations, the connection. Even now, He is softening their heart and clearing their schedule to prioritize you. And here's what's beautiful. They're praying for you, too. They may not know your name yet, but their spirit has cried out for someone real, someone pure, someone prepared. You are the answer to a prayer they've been whispering for months, maybe even years. This is why the enemy fought you so hard in the past, because your love story carries prophetic weight. This is not just about romance. This is about restoration. Your union will restore what was broken in both of you old disappointments, financial instability, insecurities passed down from childhood. Together, you will become healing vessels for each other. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. Maybe you've doubted because of the age gap. Maybe they're younger, and that makes you hesitate. Or perhaps you've questioned your worth because they're financially stable, and you're still rebuilding. But the angels are saying, none of that matters in the kingdom. 1 Samuel 16:7 reminds us, people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. God is joining two hearts, not two results. What matters is the spiritual depth, the purity of intention, and the kingdom assignment that will unfold once you unite. You've grown, you've matured, you've let go of what was not aligned, and now God is bringing someone who matches the healed version of you. This is why past relationships had to end. They were drawn to your brokenness, not your wholeness. But this person, they'll love your strength, they'll honor your boundaries, they'll celebrate your growth. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one. If either of them falls, one can help the other up." This is the kind of partnership heaven is orchestrating. A covenant, not a contract. A covering, not competition. You will begin to sense it before it manifests. You'll feel an internal peace. You'll stop craving validation. Your dreams will be filled with symbols of unity weddings, white garments, rings, keys, or divine encounters. Don't ignore these signs. They are confirmations from the angelic realm. And when the message comes, it may seem casual, but its impact will be deep. Maybe it will be as simple as, "Hey, I've been thinking about you," or "I felt led to reach out." But you'll know, because God doesn't need elaborate packaging to deliver a sacred promise. Genesis 24:12-15 reminds us of how God orchestrated the meeting of Isaac and Rebekah. Through one simple act of watering camels, Rebekah walked into destiny. Likewise, a simple DM, a quiet invitation, a small message, could be the door to everything you've prayed for. So don't despise small beginnings. Don't miss the supernatural hidden inside the natural. Be open, be discerning, be led. Take another deep breath and ask yourself, could this be the season? When everything shifts, you're not just waiting anymore. You're aligning. You're preparing your heart, your home, and your habits for love that will not shake you, but establish you. A love rooted in honor, trust, and spiritual purpose. And as you wait with expectancy, practice gratitude. Begin to thank God for what you cannot yet see. Speak words of faith every day. I am ready for divine connection. I trust God's timing. My soulmate is being prepared for me as I am being prepared for them. I walk in love, not fear. Job 22:28 declares, "You will also declare a thing, and it shall be established for you." Your words are keys. Use them to unlock this next chapter. And remember, your union is not just for you. It will inspire others. Your testimony will remind people that love is still sacred, that God still writes beautiful stories, that waiting is never wasted when it's in His hands. Stay expectant. Stay pure in heart. Stay ready. Something holy is unfolding even now. The heavens are not silent, and your prayers have not returned void. The angels are still speaking. Prepare yourself. The message from your soulmate is not only coming, it carries a divine assignment sealed in spiritual ink. You may not know exactly when this message will arrive, but your spirit already senses its approach. You've been stirred in the early morning hours with dreams that feel too real to ignore. You've heard their voice in your spirit before ever hearing it aloud. That's because God has already connected you and this person in the spiritual realm, long before the natural realm catches up. Hebrews 11:1 reminds us, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." What you feel right now, this expectation, this inner knowing, is evidence. Don't question it, don't dismiss it. The supernatural often introduces itself through divine impressions before physical manifestation. This message, when it comes, will not just be romantic, it will be revelatory. It will answer questions you didn't know you had. It will speak to your past and echo your future. It may even feel like a déjà vu moment, like something your soul already knew was coming. Let this confirmation settle in your spirit. The angels say this message may show up in an unexpected way. A reconnected acquaintance, a new friend request, a message buried in your DMS. It might arrive gently, softly, without a grand entrance, but the impact, it will be immediate. It will bypass your logic and go straight to your spirit. Psalm 85:10 declares, "Love and faithfulness meet together, righteousness and peace kiss each other." When your soulmate reaches out, this is what will happen. Your peace will meet their presence. There will be no anxiety, no confusion, just clarity, just peace. And if you're wondering, will I know it's them? Yes, because the message will align with what God already whispered to you in private. There will be divine resonance. You won't feel like you need to force anything or perform. You'll just be, and they will see you. This person will not be repelled by your past. They will not be intimidated by your calling. They will not make you shrink. Instead, they will expand you. They will speak life into your vision. They will listen when you cry, stand beside you when you battle, and pray with you when your faith feels weak. Let's go deeper. Isaiah 54:17 tells us, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." This includes every word curse spoken over your love life, every generational stronghold that tried to block intimacy, every trauma that said you were unworthy of love. These things are breaking right now. Angelic forces are being dispatched to clear the path for divine communication, divine clarity, and divine connection. You may be tempted to doubt, to overthink, to say, "God, maybe I'm imagining this." But that's exactly what the enemy wants, to dull your discernment and keep you entangled in old cycles of fear and delay. This time, don't entertain those voices. This time, believe the whisper of the Spirit. Take a moment and ask yourself, why am I hearing this now? Because divine timing has finally kissed your season. The message from your soulmate isn't just for emotional connection. It's a doorway into the next chapter of your purpose. Together, you'll birth businesses, ministries, visions, or families that carry generational weight. This isn't about cute photos or romantic captions. This is about legacy. about building something that cannot be shaken. Genesis 1:28 speaks life into your destiny. Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. This verse is not just about children. It's about multiplication of purpose, peace, power, and provision. This union will do all of that. Your combined obedience will open doors no man can shut. You've been hidden for a reason. God concealed you to protect you from distractions, from counterfeits, from premature exposure. You are not light, you are preserved. The delay wasn't a punishment. It was divine preparation, and now it's reveal time. Angels have been dispatched to deliver subtle nudges to both you and your soulmate. Divine thoughts, spirit-led dreams, perfectly timed encounters. This is not coincidence, it's coordination from heaven. And don't underestimate the power of your own readiness. You've been decluttering not just your space, but your soul. You've let go of bitterness, processed grief, released past lovers, and now you're walking with an open heart. That openness is the invitation God has been waiting for. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." You're not waiting as a victim, you're waiting as a vessel. You're not stuck, you're being sent into a new reality. That's why you're sensing all of this. You are discerning what others miss. You're being positioned for a supernatural love that will reflect God's heart for His people. And now listen closely. The angels say this message will not only restore your hope, but it will initiate acceleration. Things that took years will happen in months. Long stagnant areas of your life will suddenly flow with favor. You'll notice that ever since that text or message arrived, your joy increases, your creativity returns, your vision expands. That's not just love, it's alignment. Take another breath and let that settle in your soul. This isn't just a message on your phone, it's a message from heaven. This person will write or speak things that echo back to the prayers you whispered through tears. They'll say things like, "I feel like I've known you longer than I actually have. Something told me to reach out to you today. I can't explain it, but there's peace when I talk to you." Those phrases are not just coincidence, they are confirmation. Psalm 126:5 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." Your tears were not wasted, they were seeds. And now, the harvest is being released. When the message comes, it won't just be words, it will be a spiritual signal, a divine unlocking, a portal opening between two souls who were always meant to find each other. Angels are saying clearly now, don't just read it with your ears, discern it with your spirit. Because this message is not just an emotional invitation, it is a prophetic alignment. This person who's about to reach out has been covered in prayer. God has worked on them silently, humbling their pride, softening their heart, healing wounds you'll never have to bleed from. They have been transformed in the secret place, just as you have. And now, they're ready. You've always desired more than surface level connection. You wanted something spiritual, something safe, something seen. God heard that desire, and He's answering it through this person. This is someone who doesn't just want your time, they want your truth. They're not interested in who you pretend to be. They're drawn to who you really are in the spirit. Let this confirmation settle deeply in you. Song of Songs 3-4 whispers, "I found the one my soul loves." That's what this message will feel like. Not just communication, but recognition. Your soul will sigh in relief because it has finally been seen. And here's what's so sacred. This person has been fighting battles too, just like you. They've walked through seasons of confusion, broken dreams, and near settlements. But just when they were about to give up on the idea of true love, God whispered your name in their spirit. So they got up, they started praying, they started preparing, and now the angels are releasing them toward you. Isaiah 32:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way. Walk in it.'" That voice has been guiding both of you toward each other even when you didn't know it. The divine assignment behind your union is this: to break cycles, to build what your parents didn't have, to love in a way that is rare, holy, and generational. This is not about falling in love. This is about rising into love, a higher love, a kingdom love. You are not being sent a partner who will pacify. You are being sent someone who will provoke the greatness inside you. Let's go deeper. When the message comes, you'll feel led to respond with your spirit, not your fear. Don't rush to overanalyze. Don't replay the trauma of past connections that failed. Remember, this is not a repeat. This is a redemption. 2 Coríntios 5:17 reminds us, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old has gone, the new is here. This message is not from a ghost of your past. It's from the promise of your future. The enemy will try to stir doubt. What if this is just another letdown? What if it's too good to be true? But pause. Look at how far you've come. You're no longer the version of yourself that accepted less. You've been refined by fire. Your discernment is sharper. Your spirit is stronger. This time, you will know, and when you reply, it won't be with anxiety. It will be with authority, because you've done the work. You've faced your wounds. You've cultivated peace. And now you're not responding from emptiness. You're responding from overflow. Let this resonate. You are the answered prayer someone has been waiting for. So, how do you prepare spiritually for this divine moment? You align, that you cleanse your heart of lingering resentment, even if it's justified. You forgive those who never apologized, because your future is too sacred to carry past weight. You re-establish your boundaries, not as a wall, but as a gate welcoming what is divine and protecting what is holy. Psalm 51:10 says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." Yes, Lord, that's your prayer. Now, not just for romance, but for readiness. And remember, this message is only the beginning. God is not sending you a relationship for social media, photos, or superficial validation. He is sending you a spiritual covering, someone who will intercede for you in the night, someone who will fast with you during trials, someone who will walk beside you through storms and not run when it gets hard. Together, you'll establish routines of prayer. You'll have vision nights. You'll dream together, build together, worship together. This is what the angels are guarding. This is what your obedience has qualified you for. Genesis 2:24 declares, "A man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." But beyond the physical, you are about to become one spirit. Your union will be consecrated. It will be protected. It will be powerful. Let this settle in your soul again. Don't be distracted in this hour. Stay alert. The enemy will try to send distractions that mimic the real thing, but the true one. They'll bring peace, not pressure. Clarity, not confusion. Intention, not manipulation. You'll know them by the fruit. By the way their presence settles your storm. By the way their words sound like answers to the prayers you thought God hadn't heard. Romans 8:28 speaks into your destiny right now. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to his purpose. Yes, you are called. And this message is about to unlock purpose, not just passion. This is bigger than a conversation, it's a confirmation. The angels say, be ready, because what's coming will not only meet your expectations, it will exceed them. Beloved, the angels are drawing this message to a sacred close, but the movement of heaven over your love story is only just beginning. As the message from your soulmate comes into your life, whether by text, call, or divinely timed encounter, not just a message, it's a moment of manifestation. A moment heaven wrote long before you ever asked for it. This is not just about romance, it's about recognizing divine timing and learning how to walk in it. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, 2. Everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. And this is your appointed time. But with great timing comes great responsibility. How you respond to this divine message will shape what unfolds next. So how do you respond? You respond with wisdom, not haste, with discernment, not fear. You respond through prayer and presence, not performance. You don't need to impress or over-explain. You only need to be authentic, because the connection God is sending doesn't require you to perform it, requires you to be. Take a deep breath. Let this wash over you. You are not about to enter a relationship, you're about to enter revelation. God has revealed his plans in part through dreams, confirmations, inner knowing, and now this message will complete what your spirit has already seen in glimpses. Isaiah 46:10 says, I make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times, what is still to come. I say, my purpose will stand. Yes, his purpose for your love life will stand. No delay, no betrayal, no past mistake has voided the divine script God has written. But you must remain spiritually covered as you respond to this soulmate. Begin covering the connection in daily prayer. Speak Psalm 91 over a task for protection against spiritual opposition, confusion, or doubt. Anoint your phone, your home, even your heart with oil if led. Declare the covering of angels over every message exchanged, every conversation had, every plan made, because the enemy won't just sit back and watch this destiny unfold. But you're not walking into it alone, you are walking with authority. Luke 10:19 reminds us, I have given you authority to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. Use that authority. Command peace. Command clarity. Bind confusion and cancel spiritual interference in Jesus' name. Let this settle in your spirit now. The love that is coming will be bold, not passive. It will not hide in fear or second guess you. This person will know what they want. They'll know you're it. They will not breadcrumb you. They will not test you. They will pursue you with integrity, consistency, and the fear of the Lord. You will feel safe. You will feel seen. You will feel secure. The conversation will evolve quickly, because when two souls align in divine timing, things move supernaturally fast, not rushed, but graced. Your conversations may go deep within days. Visions may align within weeks. Plans for the future may be birthed effortlessly, because God is in it. Genesis 24:50 shows how divinely led connections move. This is from the Lord. We can say nothing to you one way or the other. That's the level of clarity God is about to release over this relationship. It will silence doubt. It will silence fear. It will silence the voices of the past. You'll begin to notice open doors around the same time, unexpected financial breakthroughs, housing miracles, peace in your body, elevation in your work. These are signs of alignment. When divine partnerships are forming, God moves in all areas to support it. This union is not just for your joy, it's for others to witness. God's faithfulness, your love will be a light in a world full of fear. Your testimony will give language to those who lost hope. Your obedience to believe again will shift the hearts of those watching from afar. This is why you must protect it, not just from outside voices, but from your own doubt. Take a moment and declare this out loud. I receive the love God has prepared for me. I will respond with faith and wisdom. I am protected, I am covered, and I am aligned with divine timing. And finally, remember this. When the message arrives, don't rush to post it. Sit with it. Pray over it. Let God confirm it in your spirit. Divine love doesn't need to be announced to be anointed. Let God build the foundation before you build the visibility. Psalm 27:14 says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. You've waited well. Now it's time to receive well." If this message resonated with your spirit, take a moment to type "blessed and ready" in the comments. Your faith is activating something even now. If you feel this word confirmed what you've been sensing, like the video to show gratitude for the message. And for more divine insight, dreams, and spiritual confirmations, be sure to subscribe to Angel Code Message, channel where heaven speaks and your spirit receives. Stay expectant, stay grounded, stay covered. The message is coming, and this time it's holy.